How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and welcome back to another Versus video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Spirit Halloween 2009 Face Ripping Clown and Spirit Halloween 2010 Bite Size Clown. As always, we're going to be comparing animation, audio/dialogue, and overall look. So, without further ado, let's get right on into it. Starting us off with animation, we got Face Ripping Clown. Face Ripping Clown's animation is where he raises his head and then has some mouth animation. Overall, I do like his animation. It is pretty simple, but it is unique in the sense that he's taking off his face and not pulling his hands down to reveal his face, but he's lifting his head up off his face. And I do like this animation a lot. I think it's pretty unique of the way they did it, of when Morbid was good. When they had good quality. I think this was one of their best props by far. And overall, I just like the uniqueness of the way they made him remove his mask. Instead of him pulling it down, he puts his head up. And I don't know. I just think he has some pretty great animation. So let's see how Bite Size Clown compares to his animation. Now, Bite Size Clown. Bite Size Clown's animation is pretty generic, I do have to say, but I do like it a lot. If you can't see from this video, he shakes violently, like he vibrates, very similar to some other props. Overall, I think it's kind of basic, but I don't really know what else SVI would have done for this prop. But I do like his animation a lot, and I think it goes well with the prop. It makes it nice and simple, and I just think that maybe they could have done a little bit something else, maybe with some mouth movement, I don't know, but overall, I think the simplicity of it actually makes this prop pretty good, since it's not one of those standout props that, like, you want everyone to see, but it is a good prop, just to have, like, in, kind of like an in-your-face thing, when you're walking past, like a prop that you walk past, not something that would be in your face, like a towering or standing prop. So overall, I think the animation is good, considering the price on it is $100 back then in 2010. I think the animation is pretty good for it, but I have to say I do like Face Ripping Clown's animation better, just because there's more going on and it's way more unique. So the point for animation goes to Face Ripping Clown. Starting us off for overall look, we got Bite Size Clown. Bite Size Clown's overall look is very unique and was one of the first clowns to feature green hair, which I do really love on this prop. And his face kind of reminds me of the newest clown door knocker from Spirit Halloween 2019, and I just think overall his face looks really cool. I also love the detail of him holding the headless rat in his hand, like he just took a bite out of it. That's why it's called Bite Size Clown, because he's tiny and he also loves to eat live animals. So I really love the detail of him holding the little rat in his hand. I also like how his hands are also normal colored, showing that he is a human clown and not just an undead clown, or whatever clowns are even supposed to be in the first place. But so yeah, he is a human clown, so that's what I like about him. Also, I just think the detail on his face is really good, and I just think also the pom-poms on his suit also add a lot to him. So overall, I just think his look is great. So now let's see how he compares to Face Ripping Clown in overall look. Now for Face Ripping Clown's overall look. So starting us off on Face Ripper Clown, we should start with his face without the mask. Overall, I don't think the detail is very great in the skeletal design of it. I feel like some of the airbrush strokes are just kind of messy, and I don't know, it doesn't look like it has the best detail on it, and it looks kind of cheap as well. The way they did the paint job. But I do like the red hair a lot. I mean, of course, red hair is kind of overdone on clowns, but back then, I'm sure it was not as done as it is now, but I do like his hair. I think it's cool. It's nice, and it's very puffy, though. I think they should have dialed it down just a little bit, but I think it's okay. It's kind of hard to see the mask, but there's a little bit of detail on it. Now for his suit, there's just a couple generic polka dots all over it, and he has some ruffles on his legs and arms and his wrists. Also, his hands look like they're pretty cheap too, so I don't know. I think his overall look is good, but I'm going to have to give the point to Bite Size Clown, just because I think his overall look is just better in general. Now, not saying I don't like Face Ripping Clowns, because I do. I think it looks awesome, but overall, I think Bite Size Clown definitely deserves a point for the overall look category. Now, let's move on to our final category, audio/dialogue. So that was Face Ripping Clown's audio. So overall, I think it's really cool, but the thing that sucks is he only has one phrase, which I really do feel like most talking props definitely need to have more. If it's a prop that's screaming or laughing and that's it, they only really need one phrase. But for a prop like this, I think he should have had multiple phrases. But overall, I do like it a lot. I think the voice acting was very good for it. And I also really like the laughing. I think it's creepy and over the top, which I just really like. I mean, it doesn't, I guess it really makes sense too, and I just think it goes great with the prop, and I just think his audio is pretty good. So let's take a listen to Bite Size Clowns and see how he compares. So that was Bite Size Clown's audio. Overall, I think his audio goes great because it's kind of a stuttered laugh that goes along with his frantic shaking very well. And it's like it's like a psychotic laugh that just really goes great with him with his shaking, like he's going insane. And I just think it works so well with this prop. And just overall, it sounds so great for him. I mean, of course I would rather have him speak phrases and stuff, but I just think he goes so good. And I don't know. There's really not much else to say other than how good it goes with him. But it is just generic laughing. I don't know. I just think it's great and it goes so well with him. So I'm going to have to give the point to Bite Size Clown. I just think his laughing is really creepy, really scary. So Face Ripping Clown, sorry I missed out on this category. I just think I don't know. Overall, I just feel like it goes better with him. I would have preferred more phrases from Face Ripping Clown. I think that's why I have to give the point to Bite Size Clown. Sure, he has one phrase, but, I mean, he's not a talking prop, so it's perfectly fine. Alright, so let's see who won. And the winner of this versus matchup is Bite Size Clown. That's right, Bite Size Clown has won this versus video. Overall, I just think he's a better prop. He's all around just, there's just more to him. I do like Face Ripping Clown a lot. Not the newer version, the older version, because, of course, the newer version is terribly built. And I don't know. I just think Bite Size Clown deserved this more, because I think he has a much better overall look, and his audio is very creepy as well. I do like Face Ripping Clown's audio a lot. Not to say that one is bad and one is good. I think they're both great, but I just like Bite Size Clown a little bit better. Tell me who you think is better in the comments below. And as always, is the Pixelated Pumpkin signing out.